For our most recent Universal Yums box, we were off to Germany, and now with our snack crate, over to Sweden. So we're going back to back Brian's heritage.
Yeah.
Potentially. I still don't really know. Haven't done the 23andMe, but from my initial findings of just what I've been told, German and Swedish. So again, there's high expectations on me to like this. The one thing I will say about these before we dive into them is that they have some amazing names. So I don't think we're trying these ones, but just so you know, if you got the bigger box, you would be trying things like Plop, Bubs Scale, Doomlay Snacks, and Banana Skids. So that just sounds phenomenal. Instead, we have a Damn bar, a Marabao Oreo, a Dill and Grassloken chips, Cloeta Kex bar, and Estrella Grill chips. They do a great job with all the packaging to get all of those great Swedish stereotypes with meatballs and things of the like. Are we ready to dive in and get started?
We are.
All right, we are going to start, as we should do, with the Damn bar. Originally known as Dam. This snack features almond caramel covered in rich milk chocolate. So good you'll be saying, oh, hot damn! Video flagged. I'm just reading what's on the packaging.
Oh, boy.
Well,
It's going to be like toffee. Oh, maybe it'll be like a Heath bar.
Did you just eat it without me? Okay.
Oh,
man, we're going to need to get a power tool.
Okay, I just have a little piece.
Boop.
Careful, please.
So, Michelle, were you saying, damn, after you ate that?
No.
It was pretty quiet over here.
Yeah, only because we have something here in the States that is really similar.
Break it down for us.
So I do really like it. And the thing that I'm thinking of is a Heath bar, which I don't know the last time, if ever, you've had one.
I have never had a Heath bar.
Okay.
I have had, I think the closest I had was when they used to do Heath McFlurries or Heath Shakes, maybe at Burger King. One or the other. I've had that. That's like my only familiarity with Heath bar, and it tasted dang good.
I did bring you a little one because someone, like, I don't know, at work, side story, someone at work brought like Halloween candy, and there was like a little Heath bar, and I think you tried like a piece of it, but not memorable.
Yeah, it wasn't memorable for me.
But yeah, so it does remind me of that. So it's not like a super wow type of chocolate. But yeah, I do like it. And I do think that this one is a little bit, I don't want to say more flavorful, but like it does have like a salty bit to it that the Heath bar doesn't. So I do think it's really good in that, for that take on it. But yeah, I was not saying damn.
So out of 10.
Just because of uniqueness, I'm going to go a 6.
Okay.
Like it wasn't super crazy out there for me.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm going to go a 7. And the reason I can't go higher is because it does have the effect of like lodging in your teeth, which I know that they can make stuff like that that doesn't have that effect. Some of that, though, is just me. So that's a little bit of a personal problem I have to deal with and go to the dentist for the first time in 12 years. Okay, moving along, we're going to go in a very different direction. And we are now going to go to the Dill and Grassloken chips. A true Swedish favorite, these crispy ridged potato chips are flavored generously with dill and chives. That's not typically what we have here in the States on our potato chips, but we'll see how the Swedes do it.
Does it smell like anything?
Not really. I don't think this is going to be bursting with flavor, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad. Cheers it up. I take it back. Wow. All right, Michelle, what did you think?
I thought they were fine. Yeah, like the first chip or two that you had, it definitely had a lot of flavor. But then for me, the more I was eating it, it was kind of just going away and becoming a regular potato chip.
Okay. It has like this very sour cream and onion type taste with a little bit of extra dill. And I do really like dill pickles. I think if I was going to rate these, I am going to go with an 8. I really enjoyed them. Michelle?
Okay. I'm probably going to go 7.
Okay. They're definitely salty. So that's one thing that I found interesting is thus far with a lot of the chips that we get from these other countries, they don't salt the crap out of them like they do here in the States. These ones kind of have that salt quotient and probably is why I like it as much as I do.
Yeah.
Moving right along, we have another chip variety, Estrella Grill chips. Perfect for every cookout. These crispy ridged potato chips are flavored with salt. One of the flavors is salt and onion powder and are made from only the finest potatoes.
Yeah, I wish I could read it, but it's all in Swedish.
Swedish. Let me take a crack at it.
Okay. Let me grab my chips first.
Yep. Yep, only the finest potatoes.
It does not say that.
Yeah, only with the best sunflower oil. Okay. Flaky salt found on lava fields and great for sharing and snacking.
Sounds exactly like what the card said.
Well, makes sense. All right, let's give these a shot. Even for my taste buds, those things are salty.
Yeah. They're definitely salty. And they have like a smoky taste.
Yeah, I mean, that's that like onion powder. It must be like cooked out onion. I think those are really good. I think like if you had a hamburger that did not have onion on it, what a great compliment. Again, I think it said if you had regular barbecue, great compliment for a traditional barbecue. But those would be tricky chips to eat on their own. If you're drinking beer, they would probably be great. But if you're just eating these potato chips, I think it would be a bit much.
Yeah, even now I'm just like, oh, all I can taste is onion.
Yeah, and salt.
And salt, yeah.
Like my tongue is actually drying up as we speak. I'm going to go ahead and give those ones, again, like I would say a 7 or an 8. It's funny because this is not like a unique flavor per se, but it's unique in just how jacked up they did it. You know, and I mean that in the most positive of way.
Yeah.
So that's about where I am. I'll go 7 because you really couldn't eat this by itself.
Yeah, I'll probably go 7 too, because they are good, but would I reach for them again? Probably not.
Can you think of a chip that you've had here that is equivalent in like the amount of salt and like onion type flavor? I can't think of anything.
No, it's like I want to say barbecue, but like it's not.
No. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Jinx. Up next, we have some of Algren's Blar, accidentally created in 1953 during an attempt to produce marshmallows. These light and chewy candies are molded into the shape of little cars.
They look like, they don't look like cars though. It's like a submarine.
Mine
or
looks
something.
like a whale, maybe, that's had some problems.
Shoe.
All right. Down the old hatcher.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, like Michelle was saying, as you're chewing into that, it's like a minty flavor that's also kind of sour.
Yeah.
It's odd.
Yeah.
Rate it for me. Rate it for me, sister.
Okay, just on the fact that I don't like these, I'm gonna go a 4.
My people.
I know, I'm sorry. Well, I feel weird going a 5 because it's just so neutral.
It's below a 5.
Yeah, it's gonna be below a 5. It kind of seems like one of those, like, a Swedish version of, like, the Americanized, like, pillow mint things that, like, were just very old school. Like, you see them at hotels or whatever. Like, it's just a bowl of them and you can just grab. But, like, that's what it reminds me of, but, like, a chewy Swedish version.
Now that Michelle says that, you know, I have to give it probably like a 4 too because I love those things.
Yeah.
I love those, and those things taste a lot better than these ones.
I mean, they're very different. So, like, it's not really something you should be comparing, but, like, just because it's a kind of minty, cool taste, that's why I'm, like, bringing that up. But
And it's weird for a snack, but then again, in these boxes, they always give you some kind of a gummy or some kind of like a hard candy, a hard chewy candy that I wouldn't associate as being a snack, and I don't think can be a very good representation of a country's snack history, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give those a little bit lower than a 5. We'll go 4.
yeah, and I can't really imagine. I mean, unless you, I guess, really grew up with it. Like, I can't imagine giving this to a child and them like really liking it.
Yeah, I can't imagine eating a whole bag of them.
Yeah.
Let's see. We might be going to the best next. We are going to the Marabao Oreo, and I know I pronounced that horribly wrong. Delicious Marabao chocolate filled with a satisfying amount of Oreo cookie bits, surrounded by a sweet vanilla cream. Normally when we get stuff Oreo, it's good. Kind of looks like the Oreo Cadbury egg we had just recently. Okay, smells fine.
Oh, I got two.
Cheers, enjoy. Now that's the kind of texture I think the Cadbury egg should have gone for. That one's like actually a little more liquidy. There is more of a true vanilla frosting effect to it. Could I have one more small piece, please? There are Oreo cookie bits inside there, yet they're really only there for texture because the filling just absolutely takes over everything for me. And it's not like an Oreo filling. It is more like just a vanilla frosting filling. So I think I am going to go with a 6 for this one. This would be the sort of thing where you look at the packaging and it says Oreo and it shows you that picture and you're just like, oh, I can't wait to have this. But even now, the back of my throat is just like something weird is going on back there with this one. So I don't think I would have that again.
Yeah, I originally was gonna say a 7, but yeah, I might be down to a 6 as well because like it's good and it does have like a creamy texture and everything, obviously other than the little Oreo cookie pieces, but maybe we're just not used to it, but it's definitely a very different chocolate taste too. Like not just the vanilla or cream or whatever is in it, but like the chocolate itself has like a different taste to it. So
right, and if that didn't have Oreo all over the packaging, like if I just closed my eyes and bit into that, I would not say Oreo. Even though they're those little crunchy bits, that just wouldn't come up in my head. So yeah. That's where we are on that one. And last but not least, we are going to the Cloeta Kex bar. This classic crispy wafer bar is covered in milk chocolate, leaving you with the perfect combination of sweet crunch in every bite. All right, Michelle, tell us how that was for you.
Okay, so I say this all the time, how I don't go a 5 because it's just so neutral. But I think I'm going to go a 5. I mean, it's good, but it's, it's just a chocolate covered wafer.
Yep, I agree 100% with that. I'd say either a 5 or 6. It's not bad. You could easily eat that whole bar without a problem. But is it unique? No. Could it be better? I would say yes. I'd say the chocolate could be probably better. And they could also have some kind of a filling in there too that might ratchet things up a notch. So for that reason, I'm going to go 6. Very neutral. Not offensive in any way, not really unique in any way either. And I think that does it for our Sweden snack crate. So overall, it's funny. I think of everything we tried there, the chips are going to be my 2 favorite things. And the chips are actually kind of the most unique
out
of
the
everything
flavor
coming out of this box. Anything you want to add before we sign off?
Nope.
All right. Until the next time. Peace.
Bye.